Hey everybody, it's your old noise pal Grant Hires here, back in Hardtech Studios, having a second take at unboxing the Elektron Octatrack. So last time I did this, we opened it up, or I opened it up, kind of adding y'all in the whole picture. Y'all. I opened it up, pulled out the Octatrack, and something was just kind of clinking and jangling around in there. So, Octatrack MK2 by the way, and here it is. That is some personal information and a return label for the old one. You gotta love Sweetwater. I mean, nobody's perfect, stuff's gonna happen, but I'm sure there's not going to be anything wrong with this Octatrack this time around. And of course we got bubble tape. I mean bubble wrap. Bubble tape. The bubble? Bubble tape. Wow. And, but no candy. See, that's how I thought I was like kind of getting the jump on them by getting double candy. But no, they're pretty smart. So, we're just going to treat this as the original unboxing. There's a black smudge right there. Looks like it's got some furs on it, some hair. But here is the front of the Octatrack MK2 by Elektron. The box. Okay. Here is the back of the box, showing off the front panel and lots of facts in a little paragraph. Here we got the side, the front, the very top of the box, which has this nifty little handle, so you could actually keep this box and use it as a carrying case for your Octatrack. Now, I still hear something kind of blumping around in there, but it's probably the USB cable. So, let's take a look. Yeah, USB cable and instructions. So, like, here it, well, what is this? Whoa! Oh, it was a sticker. Come on a second. I'm surrounded by bubble wrap. Got an Elektron sticker. So we've got a, what is this, a poster? No, not really a poster, but kind of a fold-out thing. Accessories and such. A USB 2.0 cable. This one does have the Elektron symbol on it. Hopefully you can see that. And here we have the quick start manual. And legal stuff in a foreign language. A 16 gigabyte compact flash card. That's where all your samples are going to go on the Octatrack. And into power. Here is part 1, or I guess you can call this part 2, and part 1 of the power supply. Yummy Groove Box seasoning. Some nice foam. Yeah. And people, if you need foam, but like studio foam and you just don't have the money, just use this. It's better than nothing. It really is. Especially in corners and such. Let's save that for my wife. She's a chef. She'll be able to do something good with that. Alright, and here we have the Elektron Octatrack. And I forgot to test it, but sounds like everything is in place. So, already I just want to touch the crossfader. It's just sticking out, not like a sore thumb, but like, you know you want to touch me. Come touch me. So yeah, touchy touchy. The unit, front panel, side panels, bottom panel, all that is metal. I'm not sure what type. Probably aluminum. Aluminium. I'll tell you what, let's bring the camera down so you can see a little better. There we go. Let's do a little readjusting here. Alright, how's that? So right, aluminum case. The knobs are rubbery. The headphone volume knob is just kind of a, you know, from 7 o'clock to 5 o'clock type of knob. But these knobs, all 7 of these, are endless rotation. They're also rubbery. And you can actually click and push them down. It kind of clicks. I don't know if you can hear that. For finer increments of tweaking. Of course, like I said, the crossfader feels pretty good. Very, very easy to crossfade on it. The buttons. The original Octatrack had circular buttons and they were all clicky clacky. And looking at these, you would think that they were rubber, but clicky clacky. They're all clicky clacky. Clickety clack. Don't talk back. And of course we got the screen, which still does have that little protective piece you can peel off. Now on the back we have, well, it's kind of upside down for y'all, huh? But either way, on the back we have a individual headphone output. Then we have the main stereo outs left and right. We have Q out left and right, which I'm sure you could just hard pan 2 different things and have excuse me, individual outputs, you know, like the kick and the bass, and then the rest of your mix, or however you mix. And then we have inputs A, B, C, and D. So with this, you can actually use this as kind of like a basic mixer, and use this as like the main piece of a basic live rig, you know, maybe a stereo instrument and then 2 analog mono instruments or something. And of course we have MIDI in, MIDI out, MIDI through, the compact flash hole input, whatever, the USB port, and of course power and the power switch. On the bottom we have 4 rubber feet, not real big and not perfectly set on, but whatever. And the front and the sides are just kind of plain. So with all that being said, let's get her powered up and plugged in and everything, okay? So we're going to take this power supply, that undone. Let's throw some bags on the ground, surrounded by trash. It's not trash, the bubble wrap can be used again. Bubble tape. Guess I want some old school gum. So, let's see, we got, let's see, am I doing that right? Let me pull it out and try the other way. Yeah, it looks like it's the same thing. It's just kind of snug in there. I'm going to plug this into, as soon as I get it untangled. Let's see here. Put it blind. There we go. And then we're just going to plug it in here. Pop my bubble wrap. Let's see. Get away from me. Get away. Alright. We are now plugged in and still surrounded by, man, they were generous with the bubble wrap. Alright, and let me get some cables going here. Alright. Let's get this plugged in. Let's see. I think I have these labeled one way or another. And now for the first power on of it. Well, probably not the first power on, but the first power on of this unit in the studio. Ooh, that was sexy. Ooh, very sexy. Still pretty sexy. Insert compact flash card. Yes, yes I will, Octatrack. Okay. Let's see. I want to do this properly. Uh-oh, cables are tight. Is that the right way? Or is it this way? It's this way. There we go. Now we're loading a project. See how we look on the camera. Alright. Okay. Yes, today is, wow. And we will just, let's see. Okay, and where is my enter? Yes, okay, there we go. Close enough. I know I didn't set the time right if you could actually see that. But I just kind of want to get into this. Let's see if any sound happens. Looks like something's going on here. Oh, it would help if I turned on some speakers, huh? Left channel. Right channel. And sound. There we go. What I'm doing here is each one of these represents kind of a different scene that you can crossfade between. Let's go back to that first one. That one was pretty obvious. So there we have the filter. A little bit of a delay. Filter and some big crush or something. High pass filtering. More filtering. Filter with some modulation, it sounds like. Can't really hear a difference in that one. That one just kind of kills the drums. Let's see. Now I did once have the Elektron Octatrack MK1. It wasn't called the MK1 because they weren't sure if they were going to make one yet. But so I know a little bit about this unit already. It's been a couple years since I've sold mine, but it's coming back to me. So here I'm going to be changing the pattern. Once this goes there, very different pattern. Another very different pattern. And right here is where a lot of the, at least how I used it, the performance potential is right here. And of course, throwing it into mixer mode, which has its own button now. So now I just muted track 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Now all of them. I'm going to bring them back. sure on this one we probably change seeds again. It's very interesting. Now we're still in mixer mode, and as you can see, even though we only have 8 tracks here, we still have 9 through 16. And what that is each of those represents an external MIDI track that you can send out to one of your other synthesizers. I mean, you could even use it as, you know, like drum machines too, you know, to sequence drum machines. You just got to figure out the note numbers and everything. Let's try something else. When I originally had this, I like to keep all the really weird tweaks over on B section, because then it was easy to just, where if you want to change something with A, it's, you know, I mean, my hands are only so big, so I can't get to the first, well, I guess I can get to that one, there we go. Looks like that one has nothing on it, so that's, you know, not being tweaked. Of course, you can do this in real time. That would stick in a little. Thought I heard a click. Now you can also mute tracks by hitting function and the tracks, but that involves you having to hit 2 buttons. So that's why I like to be in mixer mode and just be... I'm just kind of jamming with like this preset pattern that came with it. Luckily it did come with some kind of samples just so I could show it off. I'm going to be deleting all these and loading in my own custom samples. And jamming on those, maybe inputting some analog stuff, maybe the DFAM and Mother 32. That'd probably be fun to run those through this and throw some bit crushing and compression and all that on it. Like I said, lots of possibilities. Now it looks like because I was touching a button or tweaking on it, well, that shouldn't have worked. Let's see. Very unique sounding patterns though. Definitely isn't your typical like, oh, here's some house. Now you can assign a lot of different things happening between here and here, whoops, on each scene. So these can be very, very large breakdowns. Especially when you consider you can have your 4 input sources, whether they be 2 stereo, 4 mono, or a combination of, for just more noise and more sound, and next thing you know you got all of this doing this. Not to brag guys, but I think I'm doing pretty good considering I've never heard some of these patterns. bring it back to normal. So yeah, this thing does have a lot of possibility, and some of the few weaknesses it had is now being overcome with this new upgrade compared to the last Octatrack I had. So I don't think I'll be selling this one so quickly, and I'm already just using these presets having a lot more fun than I did with the Akai MPC Live. Nothing against it. Was a really cool box, had a lot of power, but it just wasn't hitting home for me. And I'm already digging the noise out of this piece. So, I think that's all I have to say about it for now. Of course, expect some cool new jams with it, with some custom hardtech samples. And until then, I will see y'all guys later.